Hey guys, it has been a while since I have posted a video, so I thought I would come on here and check in with everybody and let you know how things are going. So I am, I don't know, maybe a month or two into my new workout program, which is revolved around preparing for the bodybuilding show. Um, I think I'm doing well. I'm dropping weight on a consistent basis, and I'm not doing it drastically or by large numbers. My coach has it set up where we try to reach a goal of about a pound to 2 pounds per week. I've been hitting the goal most of the time, and every now and then I just don't reach it, and that's okay because your body is going to constantly be changing, and it's always trial and error. So we're just trial and erroring it and just enjoying the journey. I've had a few people reach out to me and given me really awesome compliments of like, you're looking great, girl. I'm so excited for you. You're such an inspiration. Then the questions come and they are, what are you doing? What's your magic secret? What's your magic pill? What program are you on? What are you eating? What's your workout? And on and on. And I've been sitting here thinking about it and pondering and like what should I say, how should I say it, because my filter sucks. So really, ultimately, the biggest secret that I have is, are you ready? I put myself first. I put myself first before anybody else. Obviously not before God, because God always comes first. Well, let's face it. But in the scheme of my family dynamics, I have put myself first. And it feels amazing. I have an amazing, wonderful, supportive husband who allows me to be on this journey and supports me on this journey and keeps me on track and does daily reminders about things, and I can bounce things off of him, and he totally sits there and listens. Sometimes I think he gets it, sometimes I think he just listens, which is great because that's what a marriage is all about. He talks to me about gaming and I'm like, what? And so I just sit there and listen and nod and then say, oh, you want to buy a game? Sure, go ahead. So it's just kind of how it goes. After putting myself first, I think the next biggest thing is putting the work in. It is day in, day out. It is getting up, being tired, pushing myself, showing up, doing the work, doing the meal prep, holding myself accountable. And then I think the next thing is definitely I have a coach. And I think because, like I said in my previous video, we're very quick to be able to let ourselves down and talk ourselves out of going to the gym or talking ourselves out of doing the work and things. But if you have to report to somebody and let them know what you've done, what you've eaten, where your weight is and things like that, I think for a lot of people it makes it so that they don't talk themselves out of it, because now they have to report to somebody and then they end up disappointing somebody else versus disappointing themselves, which is usually way easier to do. So I feel like I'm in a really great place. I'm okay when I've only lost half a pound instead of the 1.5 or 2 pounds that my coach wanted, because he is very much into, like, he's listening to me, he is taking in all of the information. I'm learning things about myself. I have learned that I hold water like a camel. So that's going to be very helpful come closer to showtime. I have learned that cardio is not the answer, which a lot of people think cardio, and it's not the answer. I've learned that it is a slow and steady wins the race process. And with my personality being an Aries, I'm typically a 0 to 1,000 in like 2.2 seconds. So it's like, and I'm not necessarily a patient person. So this is really helping me on my patience level and learning patience, because I have to just be patient. The other thing is I am making sure that I give myself the opportunity to do self-care. I made a post on Instagram about it and a post on Facebook too, that every Sunday after I do my however many loads of laundry, it varies anywhere between like 4 to 8 loads, and I do all of my meal prep, and I have church, and and I do all of my errands and stuff that I need to do. I take the opportunity to draw myself a nice hot bath, and I turn off all of the lights, and I light some candles, because my mom loved candles, and I think it's really peaceful and it's very calming. But they have to be scented candles because I just don't do plain ones. And then I sit and I be still and I let God go. I let him do whatever it is he needs to do. And I have a really hard time being still. I'm definitely an undiagnosed ADD, ADHD, and I have been my entire life. As a child, I was on Ritalin. I was told, or my mother was told, that I would grow into my hyperness, which I don't know if that ever really happened. So I'm constantly on the move. So it's really difficult for me to just be still. And so I have worked this into my weekly routine, and I started off with 15 minutes, and I literally set a timer on my phone. And for the first few weeks, I would pick my phone up and look at it like, oh my God, I still have 10 more minutes, or oh my God, I still have 9 more minutes. This is going to take forever. And then I progressed and went to like 17 minutes and then went to 20 minutes. So now I'm up to 20 minutes, and I go in, draw the bath, turn the lights off, light the candles, play. For me, I do a playlist of slow music, just to kind of relax me and try to get me into that mindset. And there are times that I sitting there and I do some stretching or I do some massaging of my muscles. And there are times that I sit in there and I listen to the music and I cry. And that's okay, because this journey can be frustrating, it can be painful, it can be joyous, it can be isolating, and it's a very weird journey, and I'm excited for it, and every week it's something new and something different, and I love that. So it's enjoyable. I do enjoy my self-care time. The other thing that's been going on in my realm is my oldest son, who has Asperger's, which for those who don't know is high-functioning autism. He was finally approved for Social Security disability and Medicare, which is a huge weight off our chest because he is on medication for his social anxiety and for the depression that comes along with it. And my biggest fear when we moved here to Texas was, what are we going to do when he ages out of my husband's insurance? Because we knew in our heart of hearts that he would not have the capacity to be able to work a 40-hour work week or work a job that would require enough hours to maintain benefits. So we were really always worried about what's he going to do. And the last thing I ever wanted to do was ask for help. And, because I'm a mom, I would support my child until the moment that they take their last breath if I had to. So it's been really great to have this decision and to have this opportunity for him. I think the sad part about it was when the woman looked at me and told me that they did not find him competent enough to be able to handle his own finances. And as a parent, even though your child has a disability and you pretty much knew, in the back of your mind that decision was what was going to be made, it's still a kick in the teeth when you hear somebody say to you that your child is not competent enough. So I struggled last week with, some emotions that came with that and how to handle that, and really knowing that it's not an error on my part. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just how, God made him. And that's okay. And so we're preparing to do the rest of the paperwork for me to be his rep payee and to get things started. So that's been going on. And let's see, what else is going on? Oh, my youngest son tried out for the what is called the All Regions Band, and he made it, which is super exciting. But he very graciously and very politely told my husband and I that we didn't need to go and attend and be there for the auditions, that he was okay with going on the school bus all day long and being with his friends. So, yeah. So mom is not necessarily needed as much anymore, which I'm like, so sad. But then there's a huge part of me that is so excited for him, because another fear with moving to Texas was him making friends and fitting in and finding his people, and the people who make him happy and understand him, because he's the nerdiest nerd of ever and the most adorable thing too. So so it makes me feel really good to know that he has his group of friends. So I'm excited about that. He attended his first junior high dance, which, oh, be still my heart. It's hard to believe that he is in junior high. And then I also have a 19-year-old, so I have a man-child too, which is just crazy. Let's see, I have picked up a few personal training clients. So it's a whole new set of responsibilities. I'm excited for what's to come. And I've also reached out to a posing coach so I can start working on poses for the show. I can't remember. Oh, I don't think I actually did a video that talked about what my coach and I have decided. So we did decide that I am going to do the physique division, and which I'm really excited about, because no heels, yay! Because I'm not I'm actually wearing them more frequently now that I'm smaller, and my body is strong enough to handle being in heels and stuff. But the fact that I'm going to be on a stage in a bikini, I think, is already going to be frightening enough. And then if you add like 6-inch stilettos to that, but so I've decided, my coach and I have decided together that I think physique is going to be my best option, because I am already pretty muscular, and I'm very wide in the shoulder area, and I'm very wide in my hip area. So I think that would be the best bet for me. So that's pretty much the route we're gonna go. And I really wanted to have the opportunity to, in the evening show, come out to my own music and not the house music, because I'm pretty sure I probably already said it, but the show is on my mother's birthday, and it'll be the 3rd year that we're celebrating her birthday without her here. So what better way to celebrate her than to do this goal that I know she would just be floored. And she would be right there by my side, cheering me on if she were here. So so that's pretty much the game plan. I'm going to try and maybe get some video of my movements for my workouts and stuff. Can't guarantee it, because then that requires editing, and then that requires having to bug my husband to edit it for me, because I don't know how to use the editing software, and it's on his computer. So and which he uses all day long to work on, because he works from home. So I think that's pretty much where things are. I'm feeling good. I'm down to my lowest weight so far was 180, which is a 50-pound weight loss, which I'm super stoked about. And then I had a flex meal, and I've been working off the water weight that my Camel Self has been holding on to. So currently I am at 181. My starting weight was 230. I started off in a size 20. I currently am in a size 12. And I had extra large shirts, and I'm currently in a medium large shirt, depending on the brand, depending on the cut, depending on other factors. But I'm pretty excited with my progress. I'm really looking forward to this next chapter of my life. So thanks so much for continuing to watch and being a part of my journey. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that, write it in the comments. If you want to, you can subscribe. And I will do my best to update you guys a little bit more frequently. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the journey. Bye.